I'm Luhua. I graduated from Rhode Island School of Design in 2024 with a BFA in Interior Architecture. Currently, I am a design researcher at the Southern University of Science and Technology in Shenzhen, China. Our lab focuses on brain response and stress levels in built environments. My design and research interests are health in architecture, environmental psychology, and inclusive architecture for marginalized groups. I'm going to briefly introduce to you about my projects. Please refer to my full portfolio for my full projects. The first project is a participatory design workshop held at the Chinese Computer-Human Interaction Conference 2024. It is designed to explore empathy in design for elderly. The design of the workshop is informed by research in empathy building assessment and participatory design practices. The workshop had two key parts: empathy building exercise, where participants experience physical aging through wearing the age simulation suit, and emotional aging through documentary and journey mapping of elderly life. The second part is co-creation session, which involved a group brainstorm and small group discussion, co-design session, where they create design solution and storyboards. Data collected includes empathy scores, discussion recording, and design proposals, currently in the process of further analysis. This project focused on navigation system for a clinic serving opioid use disorder patients. We employed two theoretical frameworks: environmental cognition theory that analyzes typologies like landmarks, nodes, and turning points to understand spatial navigation, and social wayfinding theory, which explore how crowds and human traces serve as implicit cues for navigation. I conducted qualitative analysis and crowd simulation in Grasshopper on the 3 routes to the clinic, which is inside Rhode Island Hospital. Then I created this map of key decision points to put the navigation signage. I then designed a signage system for each type of decision point, enhancing navigation for the users. This project is a meditation cabin designed for Shenzhen wetland typology, offering an escape from urban stress. Shenzhen is famous for its fast-paced lifestyle and tech industry. However, it's also rich in natural beauty of wetlands, mangroves, and bird watching. Inspired by attention recovery and stress relief theory, I created this rotatable platform in the middle of the cabin, offering 3 distinct modes, creating varied views and experiences in a compact space. I designed the cocoon shape to mimic bird nest and a floatable foundation to adapt to the wetland environment. This is an adaptive reuse project addressing a significant gap in support for autistic teenagers transitioning into adulthood. I designed a temporary family system housing 4 autistic teenagers and 2 high-functioning autistic adults. The house allows them to live together over a 2-year transitional period. For the spatial design, I created 3 sensory gardens focused on sound, scent, and taste, catering to a range of hypersensitive and hyposensitive needs of autism. An atrium of escape bubble acts as a buffer zone between the private living and community spaces. For the material, I choose to minimize sensory distraction while repeating material in both private and public area to create a sense of familiarity and ease transition between the two. The garden also unifies the fragmented spaces in the original building, bringing in natural light and landmarks for navigation. The next project is an archive center designed for Tamaquag Museum in Rhode Island, dedicated to Narragansett culture. I began by studying indigenous history, nature, and cultural practices. I conducted interviews and shadowing with the indigenous community to create a user analysis map. This informed 3 key design drivers: modern, educational, and efficient. For the architecture, I used the motif of a patch, which symbolized healing, and the weaving pattern also refers to indigenous craft and material. Next, I created 3 outdoor spaces inspired by indigenous use of plants as tools, food, and ceremony, creating hands-on educational experience for the visitors. Lastly, I redesigned the archive system based on the artifact storage data and the redesigned circulation for efficiency for staff. The last project is a theater design of Shakespeare's play Othello, designed during my exchange semester at the University of Art in London in UK. It consists 2 parts. The first is a group project where we produce a 15-minute performance at the Wimbledon Theatre. The main set features a human-sized frame with string curtain, which are used as a stage opening curtain and a projection screen. It involves complex lighting, live camera projection, and actor interactions. As the sound and lighting director, I was in charge of technical control throughout the performance. The second part is my individual project, where I explore Othello through the lens of war-induced PTSD. The set features a train, symbolizing both war machine and mobile hospital. As Othello descends into hysteria, the set gradually deconstructs, mirroring his psychological unraveling. My other work includes professional work during my internship at Perkins & Will and current research of stress in hospital waiting room at South Tech University. Here are some of my digital media works in programming, virtual reality exhibition design, and spatial audio. I also attach a link to a video in the portfolio to experience these projects. Overall, I merge research, community engagement, and spatial design to address challenges in health, mental wellness, and inclusiveness. Thank you. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening.